The NHL Playoffs, where the league's top 16 regular season teams battle and bleed for the most coveted prize in sports, the Stanley Cup. For the 14th time in the last 15 seasons, the San Jose Sharks have earned a berth to postseason play, with their eyes focused on winning their first Stanley Cup in franchise history. But the path will not be easy, as the Sharks' first-round draw pits them against the team that eliminated them from the playoffs 1 year ago, the Vegas Golden Knights.
That San Jose-Vegas matchup out west is going to be entertaining.
What you do, you look at the scars you got from the year before.
It was nasty, it was chippy, it was physical, lots of stuff after the whistle. Both kind of have question marks in net. Marc-Andre Fleury's been injured the last few weeks.
I've always been a big Marty Jones backer. His season's been up and down. If he can turn it up, I think that's the X factor in this series.
That will be a fun one to watch for sure.
Under the watchful eyes of the hockey world, the Knights and the Sharks prepare for battle in what will become an instant classic playoff series. April 10th, 2019, the opening night of the Stanley Cup Playoffs in San Jose, California, and at SAP Center. The Sharks and their fans are gearing up for Game 1 versus the Vegas Golden Knights.
We played these guys a lot over the last two seasons, so definitely a rivalry that built between those teams.
I think our history with Vegas, they've had our number a little bit, including back to last year's playoffs. So we wanted to start the series off on the right foot. I think the fact we were starting at home instead of in their building made a difference.
From SAP Center at San Jose, this is the best time of the year, and it's only just beginning. Welcome to the Shark Tank for Game 1 of the Best of 7 series between the San Jose Sharks and the Vegas Golden Knights.
First game, obviously at home, the energy was great. Game 1's obviously huge to the series to kind of dictate, you want to set the tone.
Thought we came out right from the start, executed, played our game, got good goaltending.
Burns keeps it in. Shoots, score!
At the 15-minute mark of the first period, Sharks captain Joe Pavelski opens the scoring with a less than ideal deflection.
Was a big goal for us, and to see him take one off the face and lose a couple of teeth there was tough, but at the same time, and it got the boys going and got us on the board early.
San Jose's high-powered offense lays it on in the second period of play, scoring 3 times on a barrage of shots. The Sharks go on to a 5-2 victory, taking a 1-0 series lead.
We're the best team in the league when we play like that. 4 lines, committed, defensively solid. The offense takes care of itself. Great effort, but it's one game. We got the job done. Put it in the bank, and we need to do it again in the next game, and then the next game after that.
Wish my mouth felt better. I'd give a longer speech. You guys love hearing me talk. But guy played great tonight. Led the way. Jonah.
2 nights later, Game 2 begins, and the Sharks are immediately under siege from a desperate Golden Knights team.
It was tough. I think we knew they were going to push. I thought we were ready.
We knew they were going to come a step harder. They're going to be more desperate.
But I think they got 3 goals on 6 or 7 shots. So, and at the other end, Fleury made a couple big saves, and it was just one of those games.
I don't think our belief ever wavered. We knew there was a lot of hockey left.
After falling behind by 3 goals in the opening minutes, the Sharks battle back.
Did we think we were going to tie it up before the first period was over? Probably not, but we were able to. And
it just kind of shows the way we've been all year. We bounce back from lows, we face adversity and get together as a group and fight through it and then always find a way to come back.
Following the remarkable comeback, less than 2 minutes in, the Sharks appear to have taken a 4-3 lead on a blast from defenseman Brent Burns. But the goal is waved off immediately, and in a stunning change of events, Logan Couture is sent to the penalty box for goaltender interference.
You know, to get that called back definitely was a bit of a blow. And to have them go in the power play, obviously, and them score early in that power play, you know, it was a big swing in momentum for both teams, and unfortunately we weren't able to get the job done.
You know, not only did I think it cost us game 2, but I thought it carried over into 3 and 4 too.
The Golden Knights take advantage of the opportunity and even the series at 1-1, which now moves to Las Vegas for games 3 and 4.
Heading to Vegas, we know it's a tough building to play in. We know that we haven't had great starts in that building, and they've jumped on us early.
A mere 15 seconds into Game 3, Vegas' Mark Stone puts the Golden Knights on the board, and they never look back. Vegas beats San Jose 6-3 in Game 3, and then in Game 4 2 nights later, the Sharks are shut out 5-0, giving Vegas a commanding 3-1 series lead.
What gives you hope that you're still going to win this one?
We're still playing.
Yeah.
We got a chance. I mean, it's never over till it's over. We go home. We've been good all year. Played 2 good games to start this series at home and try and win a game, and that's that.
In the history of their franchise, the San Jose Sharks have never come back from down 3-1 in a series to win. But this season, the team is up for the test.
The mentality was always we wanted to focus on just one game. There was never any panic in our group. We were confident. We know we have the skill and the character to come back from that.
Do or die, sink or swim. It's game number 5, and the San Jose Sharks must win.
We recognized that we needed to have a quick start. Tommy Hurdle, who's been there all year for us, stepped up and with a big early play that kind of got the ball rolling for us.
The Sharks scored twice more to take a 3-1 lead after 2 periods of play. But with 9 minutes remaining in the third, the Knights score a power play goal to cut the Sharks' lead to 1. Less than a minute later, Vegas comes inches from tying the game. But Martin Jones comes up with his biggest save of the series. Facing down elimination, the Sharks hold on to win 5-2. Sending the series back to Vegas for a Game 6.
Hey man, we're alive, back to Vegas here. Good work, okay? Now we gotta win one more game. We get them to Game 7, that's right where we want them. We gotta go in there and win one game. Who's got the puck?
Great job, boys. Shout out to Goody, great game. Dilly, great game. But we needed someone to step up with their big performance, and we got that from 48.
For everybody, we showed them we better team, and let's get the next one, boys.
I think that gave us a lot of confidence going into Vegas. You know, we know if we steal one down there and get them back home for Game 7, we're going to like our chances a lot, and that start in Game 6 is very important. We escaped the first 5 minutes 0-0, and when we can do that in their building, we give ourselves a lot better of an opportunity, and obviously Kucha's goal at the end of that first period was massive.
Vegas evens the score at 1-1 midway through the second period, and the Sharks find themselves under an offensive onslaught from the Knights, but Jones holds his ground, setting the stage for the most exciting scenario in sports. In the second overtime, Vegas is awarded a power play, setting up the home team with a prime opportunity to end the Shark season.
You know, obviously that was a key moment. They smelled blood in the water, and Vlasic turns the puck over and springs Hurdle, and he scores a huge goal for us to get it to Game 7.
Point. And up the middle, Tomas Hurdle shorthanded, shoots, and scores! Tomas Hurdle hits the jackpot!
Never in doubt. I knew when we were down 3-1, we can battle and scratch and claw. Different guy every night. Jonesy, unbelievable tonight. Let's be ready to end this thing at home on Tuesday. Great job.
Great job, boys. It was huge. Everybody did a great job by Jonah. It was his game.
Not done yet, boys. Not done yet.
Martin Jones' 58 save win sets a franchise record, while saving his team from elimination for the second straight game.
because of his character, instead of shrinking from that environment, he embraced it and went out and played his best game, I think, in his uniform as a Shark goaltender, and gave us a chance to come back here for Game 7. And I think we talked with the group even after Game 4 that, you know, we felt if we could get it to a 7, that, you know, the crowd, the home crowd, being at home, that would take care of itself. And you know, I think that was our mindset.
From SAP Center at San Jose, it's time for one of hockey's ultimate moments. Game 7 of a best-of-7 playoff series.
Game 7's always both teams they're going to bring their best. They're going to be motivated. There's going to be a lot of energy.
I mean, we came out and we were all over them. You know, our power play had some pucks sitting on the goal line, sitting in the crease that we just weren't able to bang home. And, you know, we pretty much did everything we would have wanted to do outside of score. And they get that one, you know, off the face-off. You know, that was kind of tough to give up.
Vegas scores! William Karlsson 1-0 in Game 7. He sends it out to Theodore and over to McNabb. McNabb, a wrister, they score!
It was tough. It was tough to stick with our game plan and our structure, but we did.
I didn't sense, you know, there was no sagging of the shoulders or change in our play.
You know, you go back to Game 2 and you look at us being able to score those 3 goals in a 6 or 7 minute span. That situation kind of entered all of our minds. And obviously, you know, there was an unfortunate play that happened in the third with Pavs going down there. And
midway through the third period, Sharks captain Joe Pavelski is involved in an extremely scary collision, leaving him crumpled on the ice and bleeding.
Icy blood.
It was scary, you know, because I didn't see what had happened. I go on the ice and me and Burns over there, and we see him, and there's tons of blood, and it's coming from his head. And
you're angry, you're shocked, you're concerned about him. That's something you never want to see. Somebody laying down, doesn't matter if it's from your team or the other team.
You know, your mind immediately goes to the worst. Because this is a guy who's tough as nails. I mean, he never stays down. I've seen him play with broken bones, and he fights through and will get to his feet on just about any injury I've ever seen him have.
He kind of says, I think to Jumbo that he wants to get up, so that was a positive side of my thing, that he was conscious enough to want to just get up and get off the ice.
Under the support of his teammates and team trainers, their captain is helped off the ice, but the moment has inspired the Sharks bench and their fans.
I didn't know where the penalty stood, whether it was a 2, a 5, what it was. You know, I know that there was some type of infraction there, because otherwise he doesn't go down like that. So, you know, they decided it was a 5. That opened a window for us, and, you know, we went through it. Joe Thornton was the first guy to speak up. You know, his immediate reaction to the bench was, you know, we've got to score 3 goals here.
You know, once we got in that 5-minute power play, the boys really geared up and went to work. To score early in the first 10 seconds, that power play was huge, because now you give yourself a realistic shot at getting 2 goals.
Erik Karlsson shoots it. They score! Skates ahead, shoots,
Down 3 goals with 10 minutes left in regulation, the Sharks forge an incomprehensible comeback, scoring 4 times in 4 minutes to take a 4-3 lead. But with less than a minute remaining in regulation, the Vegas Golden Knights answer back, tying the game and sending it to overtime. 18 minutes of intense overtime action, Sharks defenseman Erik Karlsson enters the O-zone and feeds Barclay Goodrow for the overtime winner.
Here's Barclay Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow and the Sharks just won one of the most remarkable comeback games, and they've won the series.
It was pretty special. I've never seen anything like it. I really haven't. It was unbelievable to be a part of. It was something that I don't think anybody's ever going to forget.
What we did was just amazing. From going from 3-1 down, series, get 3-0 in the game, just change the moment, and we win the series, win the game.
It was meant to be, and I think the people in the building that night will be talking about that game for a long time, because it was something I've never been a part of before. It was electric, and I think special moment for the franchise, for the city, for our group, and happy to be moving on.
Never in doubt, man. True team effort here tonight. Unbelievable guts, digging deep there. Everybody wrote us off all series. Down 3-1, down in third. Okay, everybody but the guys in the room.
Nobody ever expected this game like that, and just amazing moment and great feeling. But we know it's not just finish line, and hopefully we can just keep going, because it's just first round. But it maybe can change momentum, for next series, because this was probably one of the hardest series I ever played.
We're just getting started here, though. First step's done. That's it. Good job.
That was a great series. I think this has got to go to the man of the hour, Mr. Goodrow.
One down, boys.